Hi Nina, I want to do a video for you right now because we are deep in the testing of the new subscription release, and I expect it to be done and ready to release it for real for the artist within 1 to 4 weeks. It's very difficult to say because we don't know how deep how big the problems are still with the box, but I think we are getting very much closer, and one joker that we have is that Subar's wife will give birth on the 8th of July, maybe. So if it happens earlier, he will not be accessible, and yeah, many things can happen. But I think we're getting closer and closer. So one important thing I want to show you in this video is what you can see here is the control panel if an artist is not paying, if he's a normal artist. So when he starts to pay and be a pro artist, he will see all these will be white and all links will be accessible. But of course from the beginning on we will give every artist 30 days. I think 30 days will be what we will give them as a pro artist so that they can try it and see it. One important thing I want to show you in this video is the comparison page for where you compare the different subscriptions. Here in this column you have the free one, you have something we call semi-pro artist, and you have the pro artist. Until now it's been a little bit difficult for me to figure out how should we communicate this, but yesterday I came up with something brilliant to say myself. Anyway, no, I found a way where we can communicate this in a much better way. We will tell the artist that the semi-pro artist plan will cost him, let's say it will cost him 995 krona in Sweden, and the other one here will cost him 1495 krona in Sweden for 12 months. What will he get? He will get a guarantee of 2 jobs in this one and 4 jobs in this one. So somewhere here we will write on it, if you're a normal artist you will get 0 jobs, 2 jobs here, 4 jobs here, guaranteed. So how can we do that? Well, actually we can't, but when you go into the system, let me find one artist here in the Danish system. So the direct inquiries have been running for about 5 months now, and you can see here's a guy who through the direct inquiries got 11 of them, and 4 of these turned into a booking, and that means that 4 of these was a booking where the customer told us he booked this guy. It could easily be that he got 2 more on this, so that would be 6 bookings in 5 months. So you can see that some of these artists will actually get the bookings we are guaranteeing them, and they will get much more than that, so that will not be a problem. Another thing we will also do is, imagine we make a new row here. It's something I figured out yesterday, so it's not in the design and it's not implemented yet, but the only thing Subar has to do is make a new row and then write guaranteed jobs, question mark, 0, 2 and 4. And when he clicks on the question mark, he will go down here, and here it will be important that we will write, as a normal artist, of course, you don't get any guaranteed jobs, so there's not a lot to write here. As a semi-pro, you will get the 2, but it is important that you are signed up to top 10 and you have filled out your profile meter completely, 100%, or else we cannot guarantee it. So you have to pay and you have to fill this out. And the same here, as pro artist you get 4, but you have to be filled out the profile meter and signed up to top 10. So what I think will happen is, when the artists start to notice that, oh, I lost some features on the control panel, and he will go to this page and he will see guaranteed jobs 2 and 4. He will start to compare that in his head and say, well, 2 jobs gives me this amount of money, so actually this is not a high price to get 2 guaranteed jobs, and 4 guaranteed jobs is not a high price. So he will buy it, but hopefully also figure out, well, you have to be signed up. So this will also push that they do sign up to the top 10 and they do fill out the profile meter. And when they fill out the profile meter, they are actually also linking to us, because part of the profile meter is that you make a link to the presentation page. And also that you hook up with Google+. And hooking up with Google+ and making a link to the presentation page is something that will send more traffic to the presentation page, and it will also send the presentation page higher in the Google ranking. So that will give more direct inquiries and thereby also more requests and maybe book jobs. So there are many very interesting elements in this, but it all comes down to, will we deliver this or not? And I do believe we will not deliver it for everybody. So let's say if we are able to sell 1,000 of these subscriptions, let's say 250 will not get what they are supposed to get in bookings. Well, I believe that after a year, a lot of these people will have forgotten that it was actually guaranteed. But for those who did not forget it, we will just pay the money back. So if we sell 1,000 subscription right now, it will be amazing for us and give us a lot of opportunities. And it will not be a problem if, let's say, 50 artists in a year say, well, you know, it was guaranteed and I didn't get the money, the booked gig, so I want my money back. Well, fair enough, we will pay it back. So in that sense, I think it's something that will help us a lot, and it will also be much easier for us to communicate that. And let me show you what I mean by that, because I want you to go into the email list already now and write something like I've done here in the Danish one. We have an update ready. It will come between 1st of July and 14th of July, and the update will mean that you will get a guarantee for book jobs. So what I'm talking about here is that this new subscription release could have been very difficult for us to communicate. What is the subscription release about? Is it just about us making more money? Instead, we are turning it around and we are saying to them, we made a new feature, and the feature is a guarantee for gigs. And when they see it put up like this, pay 1,000 kroner, get minimum 2 big book jobs and maximum 6, minimum 4 and maximum 12 for 1,500. Everybody can make the math and figure out, this is a good deal for me, I want to pay this money. And okay, the last thing, it's going to be a long video, but the last thing I just want to put on it also is that, just imagine, now I said 1,000 and that's a lot, but imagine that we could sell only 100. I mean, 100 is 100. It's 100,000 kroner for us. So, and it's just an extra, extra money for us. So it's such a huge amount. So this would mean that we could actually start to pay Google AdWords some traffic that will go directly to the top 10 pages, and thereby also increase the traffic to the top 10 pages and increase the direct inquiries and increase the booked jobs. So I think the whole thing comes very well together, and I hope you like it, the strategy and the communication plan for this.